I'll be the first to tell you, what you see is what you get. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I try to make sure you always hear all sides, but you will know my opinion. And that's the freedom we have here. It's the freedom we have in this streaming capability where not everything is scripted, not everything has to be edited, etc. You just get sort of the raw Trish. Well, someone got the raw Joy Reid. Were we able to bleep out, or you bleeped out the bad language, right? Joy Reid is an MSNBC anchor who has a serious case of TDS, if you ask me. But this is how she makes her living, of course, and she's trying to get ratings all the time, and she hates Trump, and she doubles down on and you know she's trying to get Rachel Maddow's crown, effectively, because Rachel Maddow had that locked up. Rachel Maddow, to her credit, was actually very good at her conspiracy theories. I mean, she really was. She would weave together a crazy conspiratorial story, but, you know, she kind of was talented at it. Not that it's right, but she could do it, and she did it well. Joy Reid, unfortunately, cannot. She doesn't have that kind of talent. So she goes back to, I hate Trump, I hate Trump, I hate Trump, but I'm going to wear his haircut. And this is what came up with the reporter. This one is from Real America's Voice, and he kind of tried to have some fun with her, and she got angry, and then got even angrier. Come on, lady. Here we go. Joy Reid.
Joy, just wondering, do you think people with Trump derangement syndrome know they have it?
You're an idiot.
And second question, did you steal Trump's haircut? He steal yours. Cultural appropriation haircut right there.
So there was an F-bomb in there, and she basically said you're an idiot after having said he was an idiot. I mean, she could have said you're an idiot and kind of laughed and walked on, but no, she had to have the language. And that just tells me like there's anger there. There's real anger there. That's what motivates her. I would not have expected that of Rachel Maddow. She might have said, oh, you're acting like an idiot or da-da-da, but she wouldn't have, the vitriol would not have been there in such a deliberate, aggressive way. And so that troubles me. It troubles me about sort of the state of media in general, and you know that. It's one of the reasons why we're over here, and it's nice to be over here, right? Because we can have a very honest conversation, but I think that we just kind of have to be real and still respect each other as people. And the truth is, the left does not respect you. They don't respect you as a person. They assume you're an idiot. And not just an idiot, idiot. That's kind of an ideology that Joy Reid made very clear, and I think is shared by so many members of the liberal media right now. And all those idiots, idiots, they're coming back with a vengeance. Already, all the poll numbers you look at, one after another, increasingly for Donald Trump. Because you know what? People are tired of it. They actually do want policy. They voted for personality before because you told us he was a bad guy, right? Oh, bad, good versus evil, etc. Americans fell for that. And they're like, what happened? Our economy's not doing really well. Our border's all messed up, and look at the international situation. So that didn't turn out so well. You know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame, vice versa. You know where I'm going with it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And so Americans are like, I'm not going to fall for that. You can tell me I'm a bad person. You can tell me you don't respect me because of how I'm going to vote, and yet I'm going to vote that way anyway, and I'm kind of enjoying being able to vote the way I want. This is why it could be really quite something in November, for sure. Look, we need to get the right policy in place. You know that, I know that, everybody knows that. And all of this stuff that he's done is just all wrong. Now he's starting to send taxes even higher. Should he get another term? This is not good for America, ladies and gentlemen. People need to be able to keep what they earn. We need to be creative about healthcare. We need to be creative about dealing with this record inflation, which has turned our economy into a stagflationary event. We're barely growing enough to service our debt. This is not sustainable. It's one of the reasons why I'm proud to have partnered with AmericansForProsperity.org, AmericansForProsperity.org, where they care about policy. I mean, I'm a complete dork when it comes to this stuff. I literally read every tax policy I can get my hands on from politicians. I do. And I remember in 16 being like, wow, Trump's is the best. Like, hands down the best. Ted Cruz's looked good on the surface, but he had what's known as a VAT tax in there, a hidden tax. So that was not good. But I looked at Trump's and I thought, this makes sense. And he's going to onshore all this capital that's overseas. You know what it helped us? It helped us to the point where we had median incomes growing the most they had grown in some 50 years, up until March 2020. Well, people want to go back to that. Good news today, new polls showing that Congress and the Oval Office are very much within striking distance. So this is the team that's looking at the policy that's going to help us all over the country right now. AmericansForProsperity.org. Go check them out, sign up, get their emails. You'll learn a lot, and make sure you watch some of their interviews with me because it's really good stuff. Meaty stuff. Meaty, meaty, meaty stuff.